guys, and welcome to this week's video. I've decided to change things up a little bit. I know probably some of you were expecting another makeup tutorial, but I decided that today I would go through some of the products that I'm really loving at the moment in what I'm going to call a beauty and skincare haul. I'm going to try really hard to work on some like effects and have the text show up, but that's probably not going to work. Anyway, so I thought I would show you some of the things that I bought recently and some of the things that I'm using at the moment. Number one is an eyeshadow palette that I have bought, and it is a Stila brand eyeshadow palette called In the Garden. The colours are all fairly matte, as you can see, but there's a little bit of metallic in them, but it's a really nice range of colours, and they do quite a few editions of this eyeshadow palette, and so this is probably the second one that I own now, and it's bit more psychedelic because you've got the sort of the electric blues and the purples, and yeah, so it's a really nice one. I really like using it, so I'm loving that at the moment. The second thing I bought, another eyeshadow product. I probably go a little bit overboard with when I buy my eyeshadows, and I have all these palettes and they're probably all the same colour, but what can you do? This one, you may have seen me use this one in a previous video. It's a Benefit cream eyeshadow, and I bought this because it was on sale for like $10. Yes, thank you very much. And it's called R.S.V.P, so it's just this very sort of mellow, pinky sort of, yeah, there's no shimmer to it really, but it's quite a glowy colour. So I also have bought this new nail polish. Now, I rarely have painted nails, so I don't quite know why I keep buying nail polish, but I still do it anyway because I get enticed by these, beautiful coloured stands and things like that. So this is an Essie nail polish, and I call this the Barbie nail polish. I don't think that's the real name. It doesn't have a name. It's called 18. It's great. It's this really interesting pink. It doesn't come, like I thought with nail polishes, the more you layer them, the shinier they get and the more shellac that they look, but this one is in a totally different world. You put it on and it is shimmery straight from the start. It's quite metallic. I have a thing with metallics at the moment. Anyway, this is a great one, and I haven't got it on at the moment. I don't actually have anything on, and my nails are atrocious at the moment, so I do apologise, but this is a great one. What I like about the Essie nail polishes is that they're not over the top expensive. I think, you can find great colours with Chanel nail polishes or something like that, but, why bother when you can just go down to the drugstore and find yourself one of these. The next piece of makeup that I have added to my collection is a lipstick, and it's a little bit out there for me. I don't usually wear this much colour on the lip, but it's a really dark maroon. This is a Burberry lipstick, and it's almost like sort of Shiraz stained lips. People who drink red wine will know what I'm talking about. It's a great one, and so if you know you're going to be drinking red wine at the party, why not just jump straight to the end result and put on this lipstick. Probably hide things better as well. And I really like the way that Burberry package their lipsticks as well, because they have the sort of the tartany pattern on the side. As you can tell, I have used this already. Someone told me that there was like a interpretation of what your lipstick says about you, because you know how when you start putting on lipstick, or you start using a lipstick constantly and it starts forming a little shape, but everybody's is different. Apparently that says something about your personality. I can't remember precisely, but I think mine suggested that I was a bit of a control freak. The next thing I have in my makeup bag from this particular haul is an Hourglass. Now, don't be deceived, this is not a lipstick. This is actually a concealer. So as you can see, you can just pop it in your handbag. It's pretty small and compact. You could actually use it as a lipstick if you wanted to go for the kind of sickly look, trying to get out of work or something. You didn't hear it from me. Anyway, the product is great because you can just, travel with it quite easily, and it's a very thick coverage, so if you've got like a major blemish or spot that you're trying to hide, this will do the job. I can guarantee it. Kind of reminds me of when I was in my theatre days and used to, really put on that makeup. You would layer it and you would just put the thickest makeup possible on. It kind of reminds me of that. It's the double-edged sword really. You don't want to overdo your makeup when you have a breakout or something because it makes it worse, but at the same time it's the only thing that's going to cover it. Find the happy medium. The last bit of makeup that I have in this week's haul is this lip gloss here, which looks like a bullet. And this is an Ellis Faas lip gloss. The Ellis Faas brand is really interesting because all of their products come like this, might be a little bit fatter I think with the foundations, and the concept is that they all fit in a little almost pod. It was this idea that women always have really full makeup bags and they get their products lost in their handbags all the time, so this was a way to keep everything neat, organised and easily accessible. So everything in this range, in this brand really, comes like a little bullet. This is a lip gloss and it comes out like on the brush. I love these things. And it's just, this is L308, so it's just a really nice pinky skin coloured one. Now I'm moving on to the skincare segment, and I've got two products from this big purchase that I would like to share with you. And the first one is Ren, and it is a Radiance Renewal face mask. I can't even tell you how much I love face masks. I would say I probably do one, maybe not every night, but certainly at least 4 nights out of the week I will do a face mask. I just love the things, the whole sort of DIY concept of having a facial at home is right up my street. I like to experiment with face masks as well. So at the moment I'm using this one. Usually I like to go for clay face masks, the ones that you put on your face and you can really feel them kind of constricting your skin and you think, oh my goodness, I'm going to take this off and have another face, like have a new face. But sometimes you do, sometimes you don't though. Most of the time you don't. This is not a clay mask. It comes out, I'll show you, like that, and then you just rub it in and it's quite a liquidy, soft one. And it smells, not a smell you'd wear as like a going out perfume. It smells like you're at the day spa. I don't know if that makes any sense to anyone. This is a great face mask for blemish control, I would say, because of the ingredients that are in it. It's quite a strong one. The next part of the skincare haul is Good Genes by Sunday Riley. This product has a cult following. It is just, I could not go anywhere without hearing about this thing, and apparently they've just changed their packaging, making it more stylish and even more accessible for people. Not accessible, that's so the wrong word, because price point, it is quite expensive. Good Genes is a face serum, so let me read what it says it does. Brightens, exfoliates, plumps lines, evens hyperpigmentation and increases circulation for instant radiance. No wonder it's so expensive. Aside from that price point that we mentioned before, I actually really like this. I've been using it for probably a week now and it does work. Like, that's the thing, this works. You see a difference, and it's an interesting one because when you put it on, your face starts to tingle a little bit, but it's kind of a good tingling. I suppose it's, you know, it's not lying when it says that it increases circulation, so maybe that's exactly what it's doing. But it's a great one. I can't really fault it at this point because I'm really happy with it, and I love the packaging. I think it's really sweet, and so I'd actually quite like to try a few more of the Sunday Riley products just to see whether or not the other ones are as good. That concludes. I know this was a quick video, but been a busy week, so I hope you all enjoyed it, and remember to subscribe, remember to like, remember to comment, and next week I am thinking I'm going to have a themed makeup tutorial. I'm not going to tell you the theme, but it will include 2 components, so chances are you're probably going to get 2 videos next week. Well, now calm your farm. So I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next week.